What's going on, guys? It's RPG Zeke here, coming at you with another video for GD01 New Type Rising. This is from the Gundam Trading Card Game. We are unboxing box number 11, and then we got one more, and then it's over. But as little as you know, I've been organizing these all day after I opened the entire case. All right, let's take a look at the contents of the box, as well as a moment to hear from our sponsor. Hey guys, today's video is brought to you in part by Otaku Nation. Located in Arizona, a store where you can find all sorts of anime apparel, cosplay-related material, stuffed animals, statues, figures, books, videos, model kits, and of course trading card games. Whether it is booster boxes or singles, Otaku Nation has you covered. Otaku Nation has a lot of ways for you to stay up to date on the latest products and releases. From their website, they have events posted, location listed, a gallery so you can see what things are like, new products rolling in, and that are posted on their Instagram so you never miss a product launch. And of course, a direct link can be accessed from their website here to see their assortment of cards from the TCG Players store. So take a moment, check out their website and the link in the video description down below. Now back to the video. I don't know why my tone inflection there was like so bad. I don't know, maybe it was good. Maybe I'll keep it in, who knows. All right, so let's take a look at the content of the box. We got 130 card types. We got 50 common, 36 uncommon, 32 rare, 12 legendary, and the plus 6 would be the token or resources. So that is very interesting. Let's get to the topper of the box. As you might figure, this is the first box, so there is no topper. We've got just the boosters. Let's put this guy to the side, rip into the first pack. This is unboxing number 11. The way this is gonna work out, I'm gonna flip to the last 3 cards. Last 3 cards are where you find all your high rare pulls, your rares, or your LRs, or your pluses. Your pluses, when I say that, are just alt arts of cards that are already in the box. You're gonna get 2 of those per box, and you're gonna get a holo resource per box. So 2 alt arts, 1 holo resource. Very, very nice. As we get to the LRs, you will notice they are textured, like Banshee here is gonna help me demonstrate. As I pan the light around, you see that the light, or the texture starts from up here, the focal point kind of bursts out, and then the unit itself will have these deep etched outlines to it, and that's gonna be the same design language for a lot of the cards. If it's an LR or a plus, the thing in focus is gonna have those etched outlines as well as a textured behind it. If it's a rare, it's just a matte finish on the thing itself, and then the background is hollow. Anything that usually protrudes light is also gonna be hollow. So like you can see here on Ariel, the chest piece, the head, the lights in general, all hollow, all shiny bits. And then for GOOhN, you'll notice most of it's flat, except for the sword, the eye, and then the background. So that is our design language when we're going through these things. Let me grab this next one. Gundam Ariel, Kigali. I think Kigali is one of the ones we don't have a plus for yet, so I'm really curious to see if we end up seeing one at all, but we'll take a look when we do. Legao is also really pretty for an alt. I've seen it. It's like very cartoony, very over the top, very pop art related. Kshatriya, love the texture on this one. Starts from the behind, the centerpiece, and then just kind of explodes out. And then again, those deep etched lines for an LR. Another one. Another one. Okay, cool. We got a plus in here, and we can tell that from some of the things I will demonstrate in a minute. Extreme Hatred, and Big Zam. All right, cool, cool, cool. So this guy is an R usually, and the R plus has a whole bunch of texture going onto it, etched lines on the unit itself, does the exact same thing as what the normal R unit does, and then it's got a silver accent to everything. Silver in the corner, silver on the branding. You'll notice it does not have the black bar like this other card behind it's helping me demonstrate. And then also the text boxes are pulled away, so you're able to just see more of the card. The texture on this pops. Starts from behind Big Zam and kind of explodes outwards. Big, big fan. Really, really cool. So that is our first alt from that box. We got one more alt and a holo resource to hunt. So let's get to ripping. Banshee rare. Dual Gundam Assault Shroud. All right, all right. Very, very cool. Another one. Got Shamblo and Iron Fisted Disciple and another one. Got some more stuff here. Dual Maxwell being the rare. Again, focal point matte, background hollow, typical rare language. Sharzaku, same thing, unless it gives some kind of shine or illumination. And we got more to go. Ooh. Sharzaku 2. And another LR. Wing Gundam 0. Coarse texture all the way through. I love the hard line on this. Like, it's gonna be weird, but like, pay attention here for a second. You got the coarse material all the way down, but then you see this like hard edge across the bottom where it like stops. That's sick. I like that. Little details, man. The little details. All right, we got our unicorn mode, a rare, Zaku 1, and normal resource. And again, the last 3 cards, always a resource, always your 2 high rarities. If you don't have an LR in there, you're gonna have 2 rares. So 2 rares a booster at least, very nice. All right, we got Gundam RX-78, it's our LR. Good old Grandpa Gundam, give you the texture hit really quick. Really, really pretty. You see the texture start over here, kind of swoosh downwards. Really nice. All right, we got another one. Well, we got a whole bunch. You can obviously see on the other camera how many boosters we still have sitting in here. You don't know the exact count, but you know the box is not empty. So, Strike Rouge, Citizens Take a Stand, and normal resource. More! More! Choo-Choo's Demi Trainer, Blitz Gundam. What's Blitz even do again? Fire more EP against First Strike. Yay, let's go. Give something First Strike. Let's do the thing. First Strike it up. All right, Witch and the Bride. Char's GOOhN, another LR. One of my favorite texture hits. Got the spiral starting here, going outwards, getting bigger as it gets away from the focal point in the corner. Really, really nice. Oh. All right, that's our other plus. I don't know what it is. Gun Cannon and Shamblo. All right. So we got 2 art pluses in this one. Shamblo, I think we pulled very recently. Let me do a comparison for you. 1 second. There it is. Okay. So for Shamblo normally is a rare. Ooh, let me get the resource out of here. Rare, normal, like I talked about before. Flat on the thing in focus, a lot of hollow in the back. Shamblo LR plus, different pose, texture, follows the typical LR artistic expression. Deep lines on the unit. Texture itself is like this rigid, coarse material against the rock, very grainy, mineral looking. And then we have this swooshing happening in the background. Very nice. Let me see if I can get that because it's like really fine. Or not swooshing, it's like a wave. Whenever it's this wave texture, it's so hard to pick up in camera. You can slightly see it when I hold it here. Focus your eyes right around there. That's what we're looking at. But that's like across the whole thing. It's just going back and forth. But because it's so fine, it's hard to get it to reflect light into the camera. Big thing here, the red has been pulled from the corner piece, gets the silver treatment on the labeling, silver treatment on the letters, or excuse me, the numbers, and then as well as the boxes. And the text box itself is pulled completely. So you will notice where it says Shamblo and where it says attack, all that stuff, gone. No gradient see-through black box that's getting in the way. Same with the bottom stuff too. So that is our Shamblo Plus. Really, really cool. Now the last thing we can get from this box is a hollow resource. And at this point, we've pulled quite a bit of these where we should be doubling up on some of the resources we already have that are hollow. Perfect Strike Gundam, normal resource. And then after this, we got one more box, and I'm really curious to see what pluses we have left for the last one. Good. Okay, here's a big Zam too, so maybe I'll do a comparison on that really quick. So our big Zam. You're like, oh, it's not all that different. No, it is. Don't lie to yourself. It definitely is. Really, really cool. So we got our big Zam Plus and normal big Zam. Very cool. Same thing I explained in Shamblo. You're going to notice those same details, those same differences once again. Very cool. All right, let me grab some more stuff. Booster. Noise Aries. Hey, okay, cool. I'm pretty sure this is a duplicate. This might be our third of this one. But this is the Kshatriya Hollow Resource. Same aesthetic language, deep lines on the unit, sketch the outline, and then this texture that's reserved so far for just the resources themselves. Really cool. Big fan of it. All right, and so that's all of our alt arts and extra hollow resource from this box. Meaning the only thing we're going to see now is just copies of rares we've already seen for a lot of times, or more LRs like this boy here, our Gundam Death Scythe. Good textures on this one, give you the hit. All right. Normal resource. I think we got like, what, 4 more boosters in this? Yeah, wow. Wow. I already pulled all of our alts. I feel like our alts have been pretty well spaced. This is like the first time I feel like we have a lot going on. Delta Plus, just a rare. And then our Gundam Aerial rebuild with the sandpaper swirl texture coming out as if it's getting buffed. Buffed out, that is. All right. Dual Gundam. And Battle of the Aces. Our normal resource. Oh, I can't grab this. All right. Ball. Yeah, we just pulled the alt of this on the last box. Sayla. And Noise Aries. And Gundam Wing. Man, I will say, like, for what they did in this box set, just having the driver's license profile pictures of most of these units, or some of the units, really cool. I hope that's a design language they decide to keep to keep consistent with some of the boxes, because like we're gonna see more units, but like maybe once we get tired of seeing some of those units over and over, they don't do it. But like for example, like Iron-Blooded Orphans is coming out in the next box. I would love me some resource cards of Barbatos. Any form, doesn't matter. I just want more of it. All right, guys, while I was talking, I realized we're out of boosters in box 11. So I will catch you guys in the last box for the unboxing series in box 12. Peace.